Hello everyone, so I am back in Plane of Mischief, and I recently dinged 60, which is awesome. Did it almost exclusively on rats in the rat maze here, which was mind-numbing, but also great experience. And I thought today I'd just goof around a bit and show you where I XP'd, because I actually do need to secure the level a bit so it doesn't hurt for me to get some experience. And I'll show you what I have also just been doing a lot, which is I think pretty neat. Since level 58, I showed you another video how to kill this chest, and that's what I'm going to start with. The cool thing about it is that, like, as an enchanter anyways, it's pretty easy to do from level 58. Possibly earlier as well. But what I would do is I'd get the timer on it, and then just basically XP in the rat maze, and then gate up with a few minutes to spare, and kill the chest. And obviously, someone else can come and claim it if they want to try it. The thing in Plane of Mischief, it's a little bit hazy. Some of the, what's a camp, what's not a camp, how do people view things, and how much you want to lawyer it. I think if you go and look at the play nice policy, you can see that how do you say, like, you don't need to maintain a presence as long as you don't log out or get killed, I guess, or leave the zone. You don't have to sit and stare at the wall, so you can be elsewhere. But I mean, if I came here and this chest was down and no one was here, and I sat down, and I thought, all right, well, I'm just gonna sit here and wait until it spawns. It can at the map most be 72 minutes. And then it spawns, and then someone else comes and says, no, I've been camping this the whole time. I don't know, I'd be a little bit miffed. So, yeah, I don't know. Usually people are really nice about it. All right, so but yeah, it's pretty cool because it basically means that you get to XP to your heart's content, and then every 72 minutes you have a little bit of a lottery ticket to see if you get a throne card or whatever. So since this chest has been up, it's been buffing itself a lot. So I'm going to start by casting Recant Magic on it. That'll spawn the hobbits, and oops, I forgot I didn't have my J boots as clicky, so I'm getting pummeled a bit. Yeah, I'm right now. I'm trying to do something that means I need an extra backpack, so I don't have my J boots, which is usually my outdoor clicky, anyways. All right, so I'm gonna tosh it. It hits pretty hard. Like you see, 93 and then 240. You can get doubled for 240, no problem. So yeah, let's just gonna zoom in to be able to get through the door. All right. That's it. I guess right now, if the charm broke, would be the worst time. I'd probably die. But luckily it didn't. Right, run down. Chest starts to cast spells. Sit down. Just make sure that Peachy is up. Oh, she is. Great. Alright, there is that's my boy. Alright, so just gonna mem the lower level charm, as you don't need to waste mana casting the high level one on Peachy. Actually, this is annoying, losing buffs. It's not really important to be buffed up here, like with dummies, but I don't know, I like to do it. Alright, so I'm going to invis myself and mez the chest. And, alright, hang on. I should slow it, is what I should do. Also, I mean, that's not strictly necessary, but I like doing it because if you get a charm break, then, yeah, I mean, he might start casting, but he might also just, like, pummel you for 240 hits a swing, so I like doing it. Also, you probably want to make sure that I lost my train of thought. Damn it. Maybe it'll get to me. All right, Peachy is. Oh yeah, now I know. You want to make sure that your mez actually memblurs him. So keep conning him. There we go, indifferently, because you don't want. Usually it will just if you mess him enough times, it'll just memblur. But you really don't want him to be completely unblurred and like she won't be able to get him off get him off you. All right, so sending in Peachy, and she's de-spelling him, which is annoying. Oops. Chest is casting. Yeah, I already have a video of this. Come on, what? No, did she get messed? Okay, never mind. Okay, so you want to keep stunning him. And like I said, I already have a video of me doing this. I just bedlam myself. So this is not really the main attraction of this video. Oh, charm break. All right, gonna miss them both. Blur them with slant, miss the chest, blur them with skew, and miss Peachy. And charm Peachy. And now this is where I want to blur him with my mez, but I don't want him to remain blurred because he'll like be regenning. So he'll, unblurred mobs regen 10 per tick, 5% per tick. And this is kind of siphoning my mana and my HP, as you can see. I don't want to put on my Slandy Heart right now because it might it'll lower my charisma by effectively 25. It's probably not a big deal. I am at 250. I'm at 258 if I weren't, if there wasn't a cap. So, I need to interrupt him here. Yeah, you really want to interrupt him because he can dispel her charm and he can miss her. He can miss you, which would also be really annoying. But he casts Dazzle, and if Dazzle sticks on her, then it's just annoying because then she's messed for a long time. And if you want to start dispelling her, you might grab your charm. So it's just a bit of a headache. Alright, now he's trying to gate. I actually did die a while back, and the way I died was I lagged out and I didn't see that I had fizzled while trying to interrupt the chest's gate. And basically, if he gates, then he'll summon her, and she'll be too low level she'll get aggro from the hobbits. Alright, let's see. Alright, nothing as per usual. I'll just make a note of this. Time of death. Just 11:50. Alright, so I'm gonna park her here. I'm just gonna put on my regen item. And then I'm going to... you can also just camp out, but I've started actually doing this, just breaking charm and mezzing her. Oops. There we go. So she's indifferently. All right. So basically, this is my spell setup when I'm XPing here. I have gate memmed and I'm bound up here because I have small kids, and one of those small kids is in kindergarten right now, but the other one is sleeping. And in case the one that's sleeping wakes up and needs me, I have to be able to pretty much leave on at the drop of a what's the saying? The drop of a hat, drop of a dime. I don't know. You get my point. And in order to do that, I need to if you're engaged in something down in the rat maze and you need to just leave the computer right now, you can press Control S, Control X, and hope that charm doesn't break in the 30 seconds it takes you to camp out. You can also gate, which adds, I guess, 5 seconds to that equation. But once you're up here, even if charm breaks, it will take too long for the rats to get up here, and you'll be able to you'll have camped out by then. All right, so I really took a beating on my HP, so I'd actually rather not start killing rats right this minute, and just regen a little bit. Also regain a bit of mana. So yeah, what I'm showing you, I feel it's a little bit, it's funny. The more people know about this, the more crowded it gets, and I've definitely noticed that a lot more people have been up here since I was here on my shaman, which is a couple of years ago at XP. The XP is really good. It's probably not the best, but it's really good. It's very decent. Let me put it that way. Depending on what class you are, like if you can do, like if you're an enchanter, I don't want to, I don't think want to be anywhere else. And it's just the convenience of it all. Like everything is non-cost, so yeah, you can just, unless you're actually charming something, you can just walk away. Doesn't matter. I'll leave the computer. Nothing will aggro you down in the rat maze in 100 years. Um, but and like if you're one person, there is enough mobs to keep you going all day. If you're two people, there are also enough mobs to keep you both happy, I think. If you're three people hunting down there, there's enough mobs, but like you will have some downtime. If four people are hunting down there, I think you'll run into like droughts and having a hard time finding mobs. So and it is quite popular, and it's funny. Like that's what I wanted to get at. It's like on one hand, uh, oop. Do you know anyone who's currently selling a Ranger Epic, or how much it costs MQ? I don't. But yeah, like on the one hand, it's nice that it's a little bit exclusive, and it's a little bit this whole zone is like the last mystery of EverQuest kind of thing. But I mean, it's not really anymore. Obviously, everyone knows what's what down here or up here. Um, at the same time, I'm not really that big on exclusivity. I don't think it's like why shouldn't it be for everyone, right? So yeah, you gotta take it all in, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna drop down. This is where there's a trap door here, and you need to fall through it. And that's the first rat. He stops here and he paths around the corner, and we'll use him as a pet. But I just want to show you first of all that there's a vendor in Plane of Mischief, and he's this way. There's the second rat. Those two rats are going to kill each other. So the vendor is over here, and it's one of these jovial knights. I don't really know what the deal is with these jovial knights. Sometimes I see them like a dark elf and not a high elf. I'm not sure. But anyways, the vendor here doesn't, I don't think they sell anything sort of inherently. So everything that's on him here has been sold. You can't buy food and you can't buy drink. So it's not that amazing, but especially since the last patch, the rats actually drop stuff and drop plat. They drop a lot of coin. Eventually you'll be like bogged down by a lot of gold, and you can go here and you can like exchange it at a loss. You know, you buy like a platinum bar that soaks up all your gold, and you can just hang on to the platinum bar that they sell for like 90 something, or sell it back right away or whatever and get plat. All right, so I won't show you the whole maze because it's like really big, but let's get to the killing. Let's get back to the first rat. Where'd he go? Oh no, never mind. He ran past me. So that first rat passed this way and then here. He's about to go back to where we dropped down. And I need to have my J boots out. And I probably, so annoying not having that extra bag I usually have. Let's do like this. We have enough HP. Get the charisma up. I'll go like this. All right, so I'm going to charm him. As you might have seen, there are also other mobs down here. They're called Lost Gnomes. They give experience up until level 54, I think. They also socially assist, but I'm too high level for them to do it unless I sit down, I think. If I sit down while one of them passes by me and see that I'm killing one of its friends, it'll attack me. But it will attack your pet if it walks past and see the pet engaged. Alright, so the rat men they have different names, and again, the names are like indications of how tough they are. So the hardest ones are the ones called Terilling, I think. That's a bit of a funny name. And then there are the Rat Finks with an F are the second toughest. And then I think Ratman Rager is the third toughest. And I think the ones called Rattling are the weakest. But I could be wrong, but that's my impression. And yeah, basically it's just the way I do it is just like your standard charm. Charm solo, you charm one, send it in, root, and Tash the other one. And then you gotta manage it, like manage their HP. Like, see this one, the one I'm killing is getting lower, quite significantly lower than the one that I'm charming, which is annoying, and it shouldn't really happen when they're the same name mob. They should be like somewhat the same level. I sometimes just get my pet to sit down, and sometimes it feels like it works, sometimes it doesn't. And it's a lot easier if it's the other way around, that it's your pet that's getting beaten on and the other mob that's stronger, because then you can slow the other mob or you can haste your pet. When it's this way around, it's not the end of the world. You basically, what you can do is you can back off your pet and then mez the one you're killing until it gets blurred, and then it'll start regenerating 5% per tick. Here we go. It looks like they are sort of, yeah, congregating at around 50% now. So that's good. Let's see. I see basically the same three classes down here. I see the Enchanters soloing, I see Shamans root riding, and I see Druids. Oh, actually 4 classes, because I also see Necros quite often down here. It's, I think, definitely advantageous to be a Chanter, or like that's the best. I always reroute the mob I'm killing at some point after 50%. Just yeah. And I have to say, Fetter is just so nice. Just the cast time is so low. It's great. It's great, you know. Alright. So it looks like I'm not gonna bother like mezzing the mob I'm on to get it to regen, even though they're not completely evenly poised here, which is a little bit annoying. Alright. So oh, I got the wrong one targeted, so my pet is gonna beat me up a bit. And now, stupid, I have to juggle these. Your Tashanian spell wore off. That's on Peachy upstairs, the one I used to kill the chest. Alright, so kill one. This one won't die from a dementia, but it'll die from dementia and then anarchy. And if we're lucky, we won't get a root break. Great. And see if these guys can drop night cards. I usually just destroy this stuff. They combine to make a quest piece that you need when you want to make armor. And it's really nice that they added coin. I honestly I think leveling from, like I said, I leveled from 53 to 60 down here. And I think probably around the time I was level 58, the patch happened and they added coin. And I think in that period of time, purely from looting coin and a few platinum bars, the mobs down here can drop like medium gems. They can drop like paradox and pearls and stuff. But from looting that and coin alone, I made like 2.6k. So I mean I think that's pretty decent just from looting coin. And then they also drop the night cards, and I would usually sell them at a discount rate because they're lore, so you don't really want to be stuck with them. I think normally people like the 4 knights make this make the green flower of functionality, which is the poison resist flower, I think. And I think usually people sell the knights for 500 PP a night, maybe 400. But I would just sell them like at a snap discount, usually to guildies for like 1k for the 4 knights. I think I sold like 5 or 6 sets while I was leveling down here, so that's also a bit of money. So that's nice. All right, I'm just gonna do a couple more rat kills, and then I'm probably gonna log and do something else, and log back and kill that chest again if I'm lucky. All right, so Oh yeah, actually, this might be fun. Here, the two next ones I'm going to kill, they actually usually end up standing on top of each other for a few seconds here, as you can see. So I'm gonna root them both. Oh, that way, it's more safe and convenient. And here, like the Terilling is the higher level mob, at least like on average. So I'm gonna charm the Rager because it's easier. Like I said, it's easier to manage having the lower level pet. So let's see how fast it actually ends up. Sometimes the Ragers really kick ass, so it's a little bit weird. But yeah, like right now my pet is like dying a lot faster. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna slow the Terilling with a low level slow, and that might not be enough. And if it's not, then I'll epic haste the my pet. Remem charm. Yeah, basically I'm constantly playing with like one spell gem less than I should be because I have gate permanently memmed. You might have noticed that. Oh, he's really kicking my pet's ass. I'm gonna haste my pet. You might notice that I don't have gate memmed when I'm killing the chest, and that's because it summons. So I mean, if something goes wrong there, mm, plus I'm fighting it sort of where I'm bound, so there's no real point in. Yeah, there's just no real point. Mm-hmm. And I might just I'll save the mana. I was gonna bedlam myself, but I mean, they're rooted. Hopefully they stay rooted. And now my pet is being a lot more sort of damaging the other mob a lot faster. So looks like it's gonna my pet might even overtake it, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna reroute the mob. Can't reroute your own pet. I suppose you could, but that would cost you the mana of an additional charm. I don't want that. Alright, gonna mem nuke. And like I'd say that I'm probably I know maybe half of the rat maze sort of inside out. The other half I am fairly familiar with, but I wouldn't be able to like run it in the dark kind of thing. So it also means that if you die down there, like initially the first amount of time you spend up here, dying deep into the maze can be a bit iffy because it'll take you a while to get there, get back. But having said that, oops, just make sure we don't lose the XP. Yeah, he's low. But I mean, nothing is cost down here, so eventually you'll be able to find your pet. Oh, stupid. There we go, root. Let's kill this guy before his root breaks. So my pet is hasted, my former pet, so kind of like to avoid getting beaten on too much. Alright, so another dementia should do it. Yeah, but eventually you'll sort of get comfortable here and learn what paths where. Oh, there's a squire. Do I have that? Yeah, I already have one. Alright. So yeah, that was just a little bit of an introduction to the rat maze. Tell you what, I'll show you how to get, I think how to get out. Anyways, there's this lava pool. I think that's actually an exit. So I'll just show you the lava pool room. And I will try and see if I can actually get out. So yeah, we're still in the part of the maze that I know pretty well. Getting Getting to the lava room. I don't think it's actually lava. I don't think I'll get burned while being there. But getting to this, beyond this, I am like it gets a lot more fidgety in there, like a lot like more twisty and turny. But I know the gist of it. I know somewhat what I'll find. But yeah, let's see. All right, so let's swim through. I think this is the way out of the rat maze. Where'd I go? It's kind of hard to orientate myself. Up, yeah. No, yeah, we got out. So, not sure where I am. Actually, I'm just going to levy myself to be sure I don't fall back into the rat maze. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world, but... beautiful. So, you got that as well. This is the chest room. And what a fitting place to end my video. So, thanks a lot for watching, and maybe I'll see you back at some point. Bye-bye.